Welcome back, everybody, to another gear review. Today we're going to be looking at the CKG Titanium shovel, and that is Charlie Kilo Golf. If you didn't understand what I said before, I spell. Alright, I bought this off Amazon a little over a year ago, and I didn't get to use it last year during the coof. I was one of those people who I was told to stay home and I stayed home. So it is what it is. Its listed weight is 1.1 pounds because it is titanium, folks. This thing is light. The list price on Amazon right now is $79.25. However, they are sold out. There are similar sellers on Amazon that have a similar titanium one for $69. You just got to look around. So let me get this guy out of here and we can all take a look. And you have to buy this cover separately. This is the cold steel cover. And there it is. All titanium. Now, a big difference between this and the cold steel one, besides the material, is this is folded over. It is not welded at all. See? It does have two screws holding it on, so you can change this handle if you break it. And I'm pretty sure you could get the cold steel handle to fit in this no problem. And this doesn't even look like it's coated or anything down here. I'm going to have to take care of that. It feels like an oil finish on this and not a lacquer or a hard finish, which is what you want. You want an oil finish because I can actually feel the grain of the wood, which is really good. Well, let's get into some dimensions, shall we? Alright. The width of the blade, that's from my thumb to my index finger here, across here, is 6 inches on the nose, or 15.24 centimeters. The length of the blade, that's from where you put your foot here to the tip of the spade to drive it into the ground, is 7 1/4 inches or 18.4 centimeters. The overall length, that's from this very tip all the way here to the back of this handle, is 20 1/4 inches or 51.35 centimeters. So let's get our scale and let's check on that 1.1 pound weight. This thing is super light in the hand, which is a good and bad thing. It's good because you're carrying it and you don't want to feel that weight on your back, let me tell you. But it's bad because the edges of this aren't as sharp as the cold steel one. You'd have to sharpen this, so if you wanted to use this as a light hatchet or axe, it being as light in the hand as it is could be an issue. Well, let's weigh this. Oh, let me get on here. There we go. 1 pound 2 3/8 of an ounce. In kilograms, 522 grams. We'll throw the cover on there, and it becomes 685 grams or 1 pound 8 1/8 of an ounce. Not too bad. Okay, let's turn this off. So here's what we're going to do. Since I haven't had a chance to really use this one yet, we're going to take it outside as is. Now, there isn't really a sharp edge here. This tip actually has more of an edge than this bevel right here on the side. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to lightly sharpen this just to bring this bevel up a little bit more, to bring it into spec with the cold steel one. And we're going to go outside and we're going to try some chopping and a few other things with it. Okay folks, I ran out into the workshop and beveled this edge a little bit more with my angle grinder. And then I worked the edge a little bit with this Corona carbide sharpening tool on both sides. It's got a little edge now, comparable to what the cold steel came with. It's not super sharp, but it'll definitely get the job done. It's about what you'd want on a shovel. You don't want shaving sharp, but you want it a little bit of a tooth to it. And I gotta say, grinding on this titanium is a whole new experience. The sparks that were coming off here were arc light white bright. It was insane. But right now, let's go outside with this bad boy and run it through its trials. Alright, got a branch here that is pretty close to an inch or 2.5 or 3 centimeters. Let's see if the titanium shovel will do it justice. Oh wow. It almost went all the way through. It is a little lighter than the cold steel one, so you got to put a little bit more force into it, and I can feel that loosening. Hear that? That's the handle moving. So we will see. So what I'm going to try to do here is, I got a pile of brush there. I'm going to chop it into short pieces like that and fill my wheelbarrow. So we're going to see if the shovel will hold up as is, and I'll bring you back. I'm not going to make you sit through me chopping this stuff up. Alright, I'll bring you back in a minute or so. Okay, I've only been working for about 5 minutes, but look at this. Look how loose that is now. And you can see where those screws are. See them moving. So I'm going to try tightening that up. I got my multi-tool on me, and we're going to see if that fixes it. This collar doesn't look like it's spreading, but I still am thinking about getting that welded. It's, yeah. So far, it's kind of not impressing me, not like the cold steel one did. I mean, it cuts, it chops fine. Let me show you how much I got done. I got that amount right there all cut and chopped. Let's just see if we can tighten this up like I would in the field with a multi-tool. Okay. Well, it's not shaking no more. So, let's see if we can do some chopping and see what it's like, shall we? Alright. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. It's not moving on me. Oh yeah. Oh, it's already loose again. Man, look at that. The head of that has already worked out. You see that? I just tightened that down. And I'm wondering if that's stripped out. If it is, I have a trick to fix it, but let me tighten it up again. Yeah, it might be stripped out. Let's see if we can do some more chopping. And then we're going to call it a day, because it's looking like it's going to rain out here any minute. Okay. So we got this piece. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. And it's loose again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to see if I can fix that. I think it's stripped out. Alright. Oh yeah. a chop, there we go. Yep. Well, it will chop, but as you can see, it gets loose. I think these screw holes here are a little stripped. So I'm gonna see what I can do about fixing them, which means we're going back inside now. Well, we put the shovel through its paces, and other than these screws here coming loose, you know, it worked well. It worked very well. The edge is still there. I mean, yeah, it's good and sharp still. You know, it's got a good working edge on it. I don't see any deviations or anything in the metal, no chipping. I mean, the metal's good and strong. It's just this right here is the issue, which I gotta fix. So, final thoughts time. I think if you can get one of these titanium shovels, for the weight saving, it's worth it. But, like with anything you get, any of your gear, test it before you go out in the woods like I did today. Because if I would have got out in the middle of nowhere and I found this out, I would have been angry. I would have been irritated. Hopefully that's something I can fix. I'm going to do a myog on that, so if anybody else has similar problems, they can see what I did. But I'd say it's worth it, you know, if you can get it at a reasonable price. If it's getting close to $100 for one of these, that's up to you whether or not you want to spend that money. Me, I found one online that's cheaper than even what I bought this one for. So I'm going to put links in the description. You can make up your own mind. But I give it a thumbs up. I think it's worth it. And that's all I got to say about this titanium shovel. I will see you later on out in those woods over there. Maybe using a shovel. Thank you for watching.